Hello and welcome back. This is Heretic USA, continuing my playthrough as King Yevistafi. Looks like currently I'm checking out my retinues. Looks like I'm gonna upgrade maybe some shock retinues. Looks like I'm done doing that. I got my 477 retinue troops there. I got this Vashati guy who doesn't like me very much. Well, I've locked him back up. He's now back in my dungeon. I think I'm going to banish him. So I banished him. And he's gone now. He doesn't like me. I don't like him. And he's gone. So he's lowborn anyway, so I don't really care that much about him. Alright, so I got a couple guys that can be ransomed. This lady can be ransomed for 46 gold. Count Gleb is apparently interested in paying for her. She's my kinswoman. Not sure why he's so interested in getting her back. Doesn't appear to be her child or anything, or his child or anything. Oh, maybe it's his sister. It's like this Mstislav I could potentially ransom. Looks like this woman I just lent out is married to this guy here. She's related to me somehow, so is her husband. Alright, so I still got one more guy who I can ransom away. Let's see what he's worth. Grand Prince of... Oh, he should be worth a little bit. He's a Grand Prince. Or a Duke. Usually worth a little bit. Alright, looks like this war for Denmark is not going well for Denmark. Which is a bit of a bummer, because Denmark's actually been a pretty good ally of mine throughout the years. Looks like I'm actually thinking about raising my levies and heading over there and doing some damage, it looks like. Oh wow, looks like I'm raising everybody. Wowzers. Alright, selecting everyone and gonna just send them directly to Denmark. Look at that. Although it's already at 95%, so I think the race is on to find out if I can get there on time. If I'm remembering correctly, I think I fail. But I don't really remember that well. This was, it's December and I recorded this in August, so it's pretty borderline. I don't know why I'm looking into excommunicating this guy. Alright, what am I doing? Why don't I just ransom him? Select a vassal to transfer. Why would I do that? Educate child. No, that makes no sense. Don't do that. My king, I am pleased the majority of the population of Chernigov has converted to Orthodoxy. Awesome. I still got a little bit of a Polican faith taken over there, so I need to get control of that before I have another Polican revolt. I think he got the lower one, so I'm going to send him to the upper one now. I'm assuming that the lower one is still showing because it hasn't been the end of the month yet, and it'll update then. Every time my son Yaroslav meets a stranger, he looks like he might faint. Shyness is a terrible curse, so I'll talk to him. Alright, looks like my men are on their way to Denmark. You can see them there on the map now. The war score is still 95%, so there's a chance we could help out. Ooh, looks like I'm taking some attrition by marching across here, though. That's disappointing. The Slavic place has a pretty good supply. Now this place here has a little better supply, 27,000. I'm not sure where I sent my guys, but I probably want to send them to the place with the higher supply limit. Alright, the men are on their way. They're all taking attrition though, so this is kind of terrible. And try to get them in there as quick as I can, it looks like. Still 95%. Looks like I'm now able to siege where I am here. Still 95%, so we'll see what happens here. Maybe I can make a difference in this war. A little late to get started, but better late than never, right? Alright, so I'm going to educate this young girl. I'll let her be educated by that old man I selected, and this boy will be educated by that old man. I have on-landed sons. I can create 3 duchies. Let's see how the siege is going here. I guess I'm not going to actually check this siege. I'm just going to direct all my men to go to that one place. Okay, yeah, it looks like there's 3,600 attackers and 771 defenders, so it's still probably going to take a little while to siege this down. Oh, the Swedish war has ended. The King of Denmark lost. Why did he give up then? Yeah, I don't think he wanted to win, I think is the problem. So now I got to march all my men all the way back home. Back to the Holy Roman Empire. Back to my land so I can send them home without losing a whole ton of them. March them past Lithuania, past Hungary. The Mansion in Faith Triumphant. See, looks like I did get rid of that Polycon heresy in that one area. I still have to get rid of it in that other one. It should be gone soon, though. Looks like there's some kind of High Chief Nikita is fighting against Grand Prince Vladimir II of Pskov. It's probably actually a reasonable, even war, I would guess. They both have the same rank. Could be interesting to watch, but I probably won't. I don't usually care about how my vassals get big. I usually just care that they are really big and they want to take me out. I'm sure if you've ever played the game, you're probably about the same. Maybe not. Maybe you actually pay attention to how your vassals get large, but I generally just don't really pay that much attention to them until they're trouble, and then I pay a lot of attention to them. Alright, so it looks like there's a peasant revolt now. Darn traitors. Looks like there's 7,000 of them, so I guess I won't be sending my men straight home. They'll be coming back and hopefully putting down this revolt. I'm a little on the fence about whether I have enough men to put down the revolt. I think I should actually, yeah, now that I look. Looks like I do have one army that's almost 6,000, so if I add that to the 2,000 sized army ahead of it, we should be in good shape. We'll be on our way soon. Alright, looks like the men are almost all together. Oh, good, and the revolters have actually divided their army in 2, and that's kind of interesting. Maybe they'll stay divided so I can more easily take them out. Alright, looks like actually just marching by a big war. Looks like the maybe the Polish are fighting somebody. Alright, so my men are almost all together now. Almost, probably nearly 9,000 men, so I should be in pretty good shape when I go after these revolting peasants. Alright, looks like actually one of my, vassals is actually fighting with the peasants, so that'll make them even weaker for me. Alright, now I'm going to go take him out myself. Looks like he's actually nearly beating them, though. Wow. Looks like they're pretty weak. Not highly organized, I guess. Yeah, it looks like Rossoslavia is the one place that has the Polycan faith now in the realm, so I still need to root out those guys. Alright, perfect. Looks like they ran right into me. I guess the only thing that's a bit of a bummer is I had to attack them across a river, but since they're pretty weak, it's not an issue. I gotta go after this other army now in Briansk. Looks like I'm gonna head to Chernigov first so that I don't have to attack them over the river. Now go where you were going. Or hit shift. Come on, man. You know what to do. And there you go. So I pretty much just wasted some time there, I think, by clicking too much. I guess it's alright, though. We're almost there. Should be in Briansk soon. Looks like we've got some extra troops that are being trained in Khorasan. That'll potentially be helpful for the next war. There's always a next war. I say always, but there's pretty much always a next war in this game. Either revolt or expansion. Usually something going on involving the troops. Usually revolts happen when you're least ready for them, which I guess makes sense because that would be the ideal time to strike. Alright, looks like they're trying to head there, so I'm going to try to head there. Looks like I'm going to get there April 25th, they're going to get there in May, so I'm going to catch them. Perfect. Alright, I'm speaking in tongues, screaming obscenities at random times, and most often when a priest preaches... Oh no, I've gained the trait Possessed. Yikes. Personal combat skill goes up apparently with that. Shyness is a terrible curse. Attraction opinion goes down, but same trait opinion goes up. Alright, so it looks like I won that little battle. And I'm going to chase him again. Here we go. Excuse me a minute. Alright, come on, men. Let's get him. Let's end this little peasant revolt. It's almost over. Looks like my son has 1 vote, and this Grand Prince of Ottapok the Old has 3, so people are really in favor of him right now. Alright, this battle should be over pretty quick. Alright, 100% war score. Awesome. Offer peace, enforce demands. You're in jail, buddy. Send my men home. And I've got that guy in jail, so that's good. And some revolt risk, looks like. Chernigov, which is where this revolt actually came from, and I think that might be part of my realm. Over there to the right, it looks like I've got some more potentially high revolt risk. I'll have to keep an eye out for that, I guess. Looks like I could ransom this Mstislav, 145 gold. I don't know why I didn't do that before. 145 gold is always good. Alright, looks like the only option I have for this guy is to just banish him. Or, I guess I could order him to take vows. Maybe I'll do that. No, looks like I'm going to banish him. Banished. Alright, so he's out of here. Probably doesn't like me much, but not going to concern myself too much with that. Alright, since we ended the war against Denmark and we ended the revolt, now is probably a good time to take a little break. Thanks for watching. This has been Hurley.